Hello, everybody. This is Building Inspector, aka Ocarina, aka Oki, and I am still on the Antonia Bell server touring another Holiday House Exchange 2020 house. This time it's Massive Homes Creativity Recent number 2, HHE21 by Resk. So beautiful. The owner is Aelissa, Aelissa, and it is Amara Estate on the Freeport side. So here we go. So they obviously picked, well, she picked Bristlebane Day. So Calesta says this amazing house is best viewed at night. Enjoy and step into portal. Okay, so where's my clock? What? Nope, nope. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's in the middle of my thing. Okay, so it is the middle of the night. So let's go. Okay, Temple of the Heart. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. This is really nice. And what does the sign say? Temple Gardens welcome. Resk says, this is just so beautiful. I agree. Wow. Very nice. Oh, wow. Vorp says, slow down. You will get there eventually. I'm on a time limit here. I got to do this at night. Oh, Tirza says, ghosted again. And Franson says, but I'm here. Oh, that's funny. Uh, Deanna says, place your bets. So let's see here. Options, alternative model. There we go. Well, that's bright. The ghost. Those ghosts are always so bright to me. Look at this. It's cool. Oh, it's a mirror, or it's stuff. Oh, it's underneath. Look at that. Holy cannolis. Um, I'm guessing these people are all down below. Um, let's see here. Who's this one? Fizzlebits, and this one is Rojax. Rojax says, "Will you marry me?" And Fizzlebits says, "Oh my, yes, 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 yes." Very nice. And someone's clapping over here. I love that outfit. Uh, Frobzan. I don't remember seeing a Frobzan. Oh, here we go. Aw, she said yes. Clap, 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 clap. So cute. Very interesting. Okay, there's a ramp going down. All right. Well, let's finish looking in here first. Look at this. Look at all these lore and legend paintings. I'm assuming that the owner had these paintings in like a moving crate or something. And otherwise, wow. very creative way to display everything with these flowing lava things. Oh, there's an upstairs too. Wow, very cool. All right. So, does she say anything? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Oh, yes. He's rather vivarous. I don't know. Says, what can I get you? I I swear some of you purposely try and make up the craziest name possible, so you can laugh at me. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I see your crazy name and I raise you crazier pronunciations. Uh-huh. Yep, I sure am. Oh, there's someone over here. I didn't see this person. Um, who are you? Who are you? Ganj. I don't see a Ganj. Did I not get close enough? Oh, I'm in his face. He didn't say anything. This is really cool. And the stuff's going crazy again. Look at it go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I love that. Freaky! Oh, that's not another level. It's just these guys looked past. Okay, anyway. It's the middle of the night again. It's 3 a.m. So, upside down's gone, so it's cool. Very cool down here. I love this burning um house actor. Let's see here. Oh, no name or so. Ugh, come on. Well, who's saying winner, winner, chicken dinner? I have no clue. All right, well, that's cool. Very, very cool. Uglug is the one that's saying it. I don't know who Uglug is, though. Okay. Deanna, place your bets. I, I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, well, I keep going. Maybe they're above ground. Since he's looking this way, he just doesn't want me to leave. He wants me to spend more money. I didn't spend any. It is very, very pretty. I like the lighting and everything. That. Oh, I love this flower. I asked for it so many times and we have it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Brewmiss says, poetry to take with you. Oh, nice. Um, Poetry by Resk. Let's see here. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the deepest and breadth, breadth and height. I can't talk tonight. My soul can reach when feeling out of sight, for the ends of being an ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need by sun and candlelight. Um, I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with a love I seemed to lose. With my lost saints, I love thee with the breath. Blah. It's because of the other word. Smiles, tears, and all my life, and if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death. Elizabeth Barrett Browning, 1806 to 1861. And then let's see here. Is it the same poetry? No. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field, frozen with snow. Langston Hughes, 1902 to 1967. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, and just as far, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost, 1874 to 1963. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning, they do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death, who see with blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Dylan Thomas, 1914 to 1973. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of some one gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the more vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here for evermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see, then, what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad face fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. "Though thy crest be sworn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craven, ghastly grim, an ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was best with the seeing bird above his chamber door. Bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing further than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, "Other friends have flown before, on the moor he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before." Then the bird said, "Nevermore," startled at the stillness broken by reply so aptly spoken. "Doubtless," said I, "what it utters is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master whom unmercifully disaster followed fast and followed faster till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burdened bore of nevermore." Oh boy, this one's long. But the raven still begrudgingly my sad fancy into smile. Straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird, and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fellow whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining, that the lamp light gloated over, but whose velvet violet lining, with the lamp light gloating over, o'er, I'm not sure. She shall pass. She she shall press. Ah, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. "Wretch," I cried, "thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee, respite, and neopenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, quaff, oh quaff this kind of nepenthe, and forgot this lost Lenore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." "Prophet," said I, "thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether temper sent or weather tempest toss thee here ashore. Desolate yet all undaunting, on this desert land enchanted, on this home of horror haunted, tell me truly I implore. Is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, I said, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden if, within the distant Aidenn, it shall clasp a sainted maiden who the angels named Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign in parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting. Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thee form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Edgar Allan Poe, 1809 to 1849. Okay. I caught a tremendous fish and held him aside the boat, half out of water, with my hook fast in a corner of his mouth. He didn't fight. He hadn't fought at all. He hung a grunting weight, battered and vulnerable and homely. Here and there his brown skin hung in strips like ancient wallpaper, and its pattern of darker brown was like wallpaper. Shapes like full-blown roses stained and lost through age. He was speckled with barnacles, fine rosettes of lime, and infested with tiny white sea lice, and underneath 2 or 3 rags of green weed hung down, while his gills were breathing in the terrible oxygen, the frightening gills, fresh and crisp with blood, that can cut so badly. I thought of the coarse white flesh, packed in like feathers, the big bones and the little bones, the dramatic reds and blacks of his shiny entrails, and the pink swim bladder like a big peony. I looked into his eyes, which were far larger than mine, but swallower and yellowed. The irises backed and packed with tarnished tin-foil, seen through the lenses of the old scratched isinglass. They shifted a little, but not to return my stare. It was more like the tipping of an object toward the light. I admired his sullen face, the mechanism of his jaw, and then I saw that from his lower lip, if you could call it a lip, grim, wet, and weapon-like, hung 5 old pieces of fish line, or 4, and a wire leader with a swivel still attached. With all their 5 big hooks grown firmly in his mouth, a green line frayed at the end where he broke it, 2 heavier lines, and a fine black thread, still crimped from the strain and snap when it broke, and he got away, like medals with their ribbons frayed and wavier, wavering, blah blah, wavering, a 5-haired beard of wisdom trailing from his aching jaw. I stared and stared, and victory filled up the little rented boat from the pool of Blige, where oil had spread a rainbow around the rusted engine, to the boiler rusted orange. The sun cracked thwarts the oarlocks on their strings, the gunnels, until everything was rainbow, 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 and I let the fish go. Elizabeth Bishop, 1911 to 1979. Okay, which book was it? All right. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often in his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou ought'st, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines in time thou grow'st, so long as men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. William Shakespeare, 1564, 1666. Reds, pinks, purples, teals, there's too many flowers everywhere, but there's only one of you, and none are as beautiful as you. My life was black and white until you brightened my world. Now my life has grays, colors and colors bright and vibrant. My world was flat until you walked on it. Roses are red, grass is green. I think of you every hour of the day and every day of the year. Phew. I think that's all of them, I hope. Yep, I read that one. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we can find. So Sinestra says cookies, pies, and cakes. Come get 'em. Versala says flowers. Get your fresh flowers. Okay, I must have missed. Cro- Crotia says that looks amazing. I want to eat it all. Okay. Um, now I'm hungry. Okay, I have to admit I was hungry before that. um, very nice little stands. That's cute. Oh, sorry. Ugh, I spent like a half an hour reading those books, I think. Very, very pretty. And a pink elephant in the fountain.
Hey!
Very pretty. So Resk and I like use a lot of similar items. I had this gazebo and I used um these columns, the pinkish rose colored columns. Let's see, where do I enter this? Violetta says, I hope you are enjoying your visit. Oh yeah, you added this to the floor. Let's go. It goes well with those benches. And there's a cute little puppies. Well, look at this. Ooh. Temple of the Heart. All welcome. Very nice. Briggs says, she is so beautiful. Okay, I think I have to options. Okay, he has hair now. Did I say Brig or Trig? Because it's Trig, but I said it wrong, I think. Lady Aelissa Amberleaf, interior designer, says, welcome to the Temple of the Heart. Cool. Okay, more books. What is this? I'm sorry, I need to know what this thing is first. What is this thing? What is that? What? It's not going to let me examine it, is it? Because it's too big. All right, someone's going to tell me what that is. I know what it is. It's the top of a gazebo, and it's sunken down. Very cool. I like it. I've never seen someone do that before, obviously. Okay, Sonnet 65. Since brass, nor stone, no earth, nor boundless sea, but sad mortality o'ersways their power. How with this rage shall beauty hold a plea, whose action is no stronger than a flower? Oh, how shall summer's honey breath hold out against the wrackful siege of battering days, when rocks impregnable are not so stout, nor gates of steel so strong, but time decays. O fearful meditation, where alack shall time's best jewel from time's chest lie hid? Or what strong hand can hold his swift foot back? Or who his spoil of beauty can forbid? Oh, none, unless this miracle have might, that in black ink my love may still shine bright. William Shakespeare. Okay, and then oh, I'm so sorry. I could do these videos when I'm fully awake, they probably wouldn't get done because of the hubbies. Um, and there's still 2 more teleporters to go to. Okay, now I gotta change it again. I'm just gonna leave it this way, and if I find any more bald people, it's just gonna have to stay that way. Stella says, "Wow, that's a unicorn." Yes, yes it is. Very pretty. Ooh, there was a Pegasus up there. I didn't notice it before. Maybe when I get done going through these last buildings, might have to like fly up above and see what we can see. So, and Endoy says, gentle as flowers glow and whispers east. Sorry. Uh, oh, are you sure, Miss Rosebud? I don't know if you guys could hear, but she was like repositioning and she made the cutest little. So cute. Aelissa Manor, welcome. Looks cool. Uh-oh, it goes down. All right. Lyra says, sharks swim below as I sing to myself. Okay, that's an odd thing to say. Okay, I guess I should have gone around the other way. So, HHE21 Deco Swap. Dearest decorating comrade, I play Aelissa in relief, an inquisitor and alchemist when not decorating. Okay, so really, I just decorate. I am offering up 3 homes to choose from: Charval, Mara Island, Mistmore Castle, with breakout already. Would like to keep it broken out, please. All have guild doors, market board, expanders, and teleports. Please let DK or Annalie know as soon as you can and we'll make sure to stay out. Inspiration ideas. I would love to have a big rose garden and lots of roses and maybe a tea party. I love Alice in Wonderland. I am open to any theme to go with the springtime holidays. My only requests are please keep Breakout if doing Miss Moore, and please no alcoholic type parties. PG rated as my son also plays in my houses. Thank you, Art Alicia. That's a good thing to warn people about. Wait, was there a next button? Oh, it just like, okay. To Alicia, I truly hope you enjoy your new home. Was a pleasure working on it over the last few months. Stay amazing and happy adventuring. Resk. Risk. Resk, I think it is. I don't know. Another book. Oh. Uh-oh. It's more poetry. Okay, I'm gonna try. Uh-oh. Phew, when I see that next button, I get nervous. Okay. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. Feel the future dissolve in a moment, like salt in a weakened broth. What you held in your hand, what you counted and carefully saved, All this must go so you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness, how you ride and ride thinking the bus will never stop. The passengers eating maize and chicken will stare out the window forever. Before you learn the tender gravity of kindness, you must travel where the Indian in a white poncho lies dead by the side of the road. You must see how this could be you, how he too was someone who journeyed through the night with plans and the simple breath that kept him alive. Before you know kindness as the deepest thing inside, you must know sorrow as the other deepest thing. You must wake up with sorrow. You must speak to it till your voice catches the thread of all sorrows, and you see the size of the cloth. Then it is only kindness that makes sense any more. Only kindness that ties your shoes and sends you out into the day to gaze at bread. Only kindness that raises its head from the crowd of the world to say, "It is I you have been looking for," and then goes with you everywhere like a shadow or a friend. Naomi Shihab Nye, 1952 to nothing. Okay, so must be still alive. And look at all the brand new windows. They're very beautiful. Ooh, I keep forgetting that we're on the Mara estate. She's having a bad dream. Hold on. It's okay, Miss Rosebud. Mommy's here. You're you're okay. All right. Wow. Very nice. Very nice kitchen. That is a big vase of flowers. Am I the only one that wants them to make different colors with the different roses? I don't like that there's a red vase with purple roses. I wish it was a purple vase. They need more colors. They do, they do, they do. Okay, there's a basement. Hold on a second. Dash says, "Shall I play something for you?" There he is. Oh, very pretty. I'm going to turn around just a second. That's cool. What is this? That looks cool. Oh. It looks a lot different from down here. Excuse me. I bonked Miss Rosebud in the butt. Oh. 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 I'm gonna have to do a silent version of this house, I think. My life was black and white until you brightened my world. Now my life has grays, colors, bright and vibrant. My world was flat until you walked on it. Roses are red, grass is green. I think of you every hour of the day and every day of the year. Okay, I know that I've read that before. Okay, was it in this one? Yep. Okay, so this one is empty. Phew. This one empty. Phew. This one empty. Phew. This one empty. Yeah. All right. This one empty. I'm getting better at reading everything, but I've been reading for like over a half hour. I'm sure you're sick of my voice. I just want to see the rooms, building inspector. The rooms. Focus on that. Okay. Uh, we did not go in this room because I came downstairs. Wow. Did you finish this event on time and everything? Because this is a lot of building. A lot of building. A crafting room, cool. See, wouldn't it look prettier in a purple vase? I think so. He doesn't say anything. There's a teleporter. Um, okay, hold on, hold on. I think there was an outside as well. That's pretty view. Lila says, so pretty. I agree. Very pretty. We're just in time for the sunset like that. I can see it going, going, going. Oh, my hair's wiggling, so it's tickling my face, making it itchy. All right, let's take the teleporters. I can't imagine there's more, but there is. I think we've seen so much. Okay, I thought we saw the Temple of Heart. We did. Okay. So then transportorium. So it's like transport or whatever. Look at all the rainbows and the shooting star. Wow. Very cool looking. Ugh. Well, this is way more creative than what I did for a transport room, that's for sure. Oh, look at all this. And the rainbows just keep going up for each house. Or painting. Very cool. Okay. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Let's get back to the teleporter and see if there's any more stops. We saw the craftorium, so entrance, we're done. All right. Like I said, I can't see any more way you could do more in here. All right. So as promised, I'm going to get on my mount. Um,
Hey!
that's very pretty. It's really cool to see. It was an um the gazebo arbor thingy, whatever. Um, it's very interesting to see the outside of builds, see what's sticking out and everything else. Very cool looking. Very, very nice. All right. Well, that is everything. Thanks for patiently waiting for me to finish reading. And I will see you in the next video. Probably, I think there's one more house that's not published. And then I'm on to the other servers. Thanks, everybody. Bye.